think that's, penalties, they stop drives. So we had so many third and longs. We just could never get into any rhythm in the second half, certainly, and just poor execution. So if you don't execute well on first and second down, you have third and, forevers. And those are tough to convert time after time after time. So we got to tighten that up and just play a more consistent, type of football. And we obviously have a lot of work to do.
And on the final play, they made mention that maybe you didn't know it was fourth down. I can't imagine that was the case. What was, it was 4th and 5. You took a shot there with great.
Yeah, I knew we needed a chunk, and I was thinking about more yardage. And then, it was bad execution. And we had a great opportunity there, so just didn't execute when we needed to.
And next is going to be Scott Reynolds.
Tom, you've come from one of the most disciplined organizations in New England to a Bucs organization that has been undisciplined with penalties for a long time. What part can you play in helping these guys understand that penalties are a surefire way to beat themselves, like what happened tonight?
I think, turnovers, penalties, field position, all those lead to points. Then it comes down to third down, red area. Ultimately, you're trying to score more points than the other team, and turnovers are a big part of that. Penalties are another big part of that because you're not possessing the football if you're in third and long yardage. So it's you need to have clean games where you stay ahead on down and distance. You just you can get some rhythm, some momentum, and we obviously have to do a better job of that.
Next is Greg Allman.
Hey, Tom, you guys have been so good in the red zone the first 4 games. I think you were hitting touchdowns 80% of the time. What was different tonight to only go 1 for 3, to kind of settle for 3 points sometimes instead of 7? What was that? Is that the personnel you were missing? Is that the Bears' defense?
Well, we just had some negative plays. In the second half, we had a negative play. Again, you get behind down and distance. That's not where you want to be. So we all have to do a better job. This isn't any one position. This isn't any one player. This is a team-wide thing that we all got to collectively, learn each other quickly and make improvements quickly. And, we all have to do a better job.
Next is Jenna Lane.
Hey, Tom, I think you kind of addressed it a little bit in Rick's question, but was it clear for you guys whether it was 3rd or 4th down on that last play?
Yeah, we just you're up against the clock and you're up against the I knew we had to gain a chunk, so I should have been thinking more first down instead of chunk on that down. So
okay, next is Ed Encina.
Hey, Tom, obviously you guys were banged up at the running back position. Seemed that Ronald Jones had another really good game, though, despite the loss. What kind of how big was he in terms of giving you guys a chance to win?
Yeah, he played great. Explosive runs and ran hard and took care of the football. And he's a great runner, and he's just doing a great job for us. So he was a short week. We knew there were some contingencies and hoping, other guys get healthy, but it just wasn't the case. So he played really hard, and he played great.
Next is Dan Lucas.
Along the line of the injuries, I know it's well documented which receivers are hurting, and we were wondering who would be able to play tonight. But no excuses, but the guys you did have on the field, talk about the continuity, the reps you had, and how comfortable you were with all of the younger guys trying to prove something tonight.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Tyler made some really great plays. Scotty keeps making good plays. Cyril got us a PI. Mike obviously is doing a great job. So, we got to get back to work. And make some improvements. And the only way to do it is to work hard at it and have a huge commitment level. That's what we got to do.
All right, we have time for 2 more. We'll go with Scott Reynolds and end with Greg Allman.
Tom, after the throw to Gronk down there inside the red zone, looked like it was a long 4th and 1. Was there any consideration of possibly going for it with about 4 to 5 minutes left instead of kicking the field goal? Was there any discussion about that with you and Bruce?
No, he just sent the field goal unit on, and we gotta, glad we made the kick, and we just got to do a better job. And tough loss.
We'll close with one from Greg Allman.
You guys have the mini buy-in. That's good to help get guys healthy, but it's also tough in that this sits with you a couple extra days. How hard is it to not be able to get back out on the field and have a long weekend to have this sit with you?
Well, it should sit with us because when you don't play well, it's going to sit with you. And it's tough when you don't play well. And we all know that we were playing a tough, hard-nosed team. They weren't going to give us the game. They were 3-1, and we knew we were going to have to play a good game, and we didn't. Obviously, we came up short. So, thank you guys. Safe travels.